Where's your glasses?
I took them off because I didn't want to be disrespectful to your movie segment. I can't be a movie nerd.
Wait, hold on, is that something new? You not being disrespectful during my movie segment?
I was like, well, maybe I could be a movie nerd and be like, I love the movie.
Yeah, yeah. So there's lots to talk about today, okay? Book Club, the next chapter. This follows the new journey of the four best friends as they take their book club to Italy for a fun girls trip they never had. So last time the book club read 50 Shades of Grey. Now they're on to a new book. But this has Jane Fonda, who, by the way, she's upper 80s, okay?
Oh, wowza.
Diane Keaton, Mary Steenburgen, Candice Bergen, and then you're gonna toss in some Andy Garcia, Don Johnson, and Craig T. Nelson. Is this movie life-changing? Because I saw it. No, it is not life-changing in any way, shape, or form. It was a good time. I took my mom, so we had some fun. But, you know, oh, and it was so beautiful to see Italy with these styling ladies, so.
I never saw the first one.
Me neither.
You did?
But I love that. I love all those.
Yeah, I love the women, yeah. BlackBerry is also new on screens for you. A company that toppled global giants before succumbing to the ruthlessly competitive forces of Silicon Valley. This is not a conventional tale of modern business failure by fraud and greed, but the rise and fall of the BlackBerry, which I had a BlackBerry. I kept it alive for a long time till my iPhone 4, okay? And it's sort of, if you saw Tetris on Apple, that like true story that's really compelling, that's what BlackBerry is.
We noted this the other day. They've got Air, they've got Tetris, now BlackBerry. It seems like the year of these
True stories, which I love.
Yeah.
They're great, and because I like a diversion from the land of superheroes and the land of fantasy. I like a good true story. Also out, this is intense, Hypnotic. Ben Affleck stars in this film about a detective who investigates a mystery involving his missing daughter and a secret government program that's called Hypnotic. And this is written and directed by Robert Rodriguez, who is very good, and he calls this one of his very favorite stories. So I noticed that Jennifer Lopez couldn't handle the heat at the theatrical box with her husband Ben, so her movie, The Mother, is new on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
They seem to be very similar storylines here. They're competing.
So Jennifer Lopez, she's in this movie, The Mother, while fleeing dangerous assailants, an assassin who comes out of hiding to protect her daughter that she had to leave in an earlier life. And actually, they both look really good and sort of my jam, where it's, you know, real people, not a bunch. I mean, yes, there's special effects, but not, you know, over special affected. But just like good, intense, fast stories. That's what I really love. You're looking at it inquisitively, movie nerd. What do you have to say?
No, I was just saying, I don't know if you saw, Maddie showed me pictures of J-Lo and Ben on the red carpet for The Mother, and they looked like they were fighting.
They looked like they were fighting. And then
A lip reader read what they said.
What did they say?
She was asking, is this too low cut? And he goes, you look fine.
why were
So
they
there's
looking
your scandal.
Well, why were they looking so
Why was he-
intensely?
Because
was
there's
like-
always a scandal with the two of them.
The photo she showed me, he was like this.
And she's like, I don't know. Just saying. And there was a video earlier this week where he slammed the car door and
Do you,
Oh, yeah.
do you believe that, or do you believe the lip reader?
Well,
I want to believe good. They're not on the Real Housewives of whatever cities you watch.
life is a Real Housewife episode, okay?
So, box office winners, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Okay, and I was kind of given a little, you know, knock to the over special effected superhero movies. I will say the Guardians is very different. It's very, the Guardians themselves, they're very rooted in family and team and a killer soundtrack and a lot of humor. So the Guardians are a little bit different. I do highly recommend it. Super Mario Brothers is still out there for you, and if you want to be scared, I know you do.
You don't.
Evil Dead Rise.
By the way, Jake agrees with you. He told Maddie and I, do not see Guardians of the Galaxy. He knows how we feel about animals. He said there was some
I cried 3 times. The whole story is about the raccoon rocket. It is so intense. I'm gonna cry now thinking
I was
about
gonna
it.
say it makes sense why you cried 3 times now.
Yes.
I was like, Guardians.
Well,
she's
and
crying?
them.
But
They're a tight-knit family, and they will not be the same after this movie. So,
Oh.
right?
okay.
Well, I'm acting like I'm so upset and I've never seen any
I
of
know.
them.
And Chris Pratt is so good in those. Because I didn't love him in the Jurassics, but he's so good as Star-Lord. So I will say that. Sato 48, go to sato48.com. Find out everything you need to know about the 48-hour film challenge. The next step is June 3rd, the awards and recognition ceremony. So we can, hopefully.
By the way, Chris, you're looking. Ray did a Sato 48 film. Ray the camera op,
Yes.
Kaylee camera op, and Kira
Yes,
on graphics.
and I didn't see any
No,
of theirs,
I
which I
didn't.
don't know if that was by design, so we wouldn't play favorites. I don't know, but that's at the Galois on June 3rd. Always a great time. And don't forget Founders Park movies located in Founders Park. There's only 3 total movies this season. We had one last weekend, then put June 2nd on your calendar, 51st Dates, and July 7th, Top Gun Maverick, of which I will always say, till he sees it, Jeremy hasn't seen.
I should see it. I mean,
You
I should.
should.
Bite the bullet.
You
know
should.
what?
I've seen it four times, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 times.
See it
times.
once. And that was enough
Yeah.
for me. That was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, people do love it.
They absolutely love it. It's a good movie, and it's actually a great Mother's Day movie, I might add. Maybe you want to see Mamma Mia, Lady Bird, Terms of Endearment, Little Women, Freaky Friday. Just some tossing out of some Mother's Day options
Or
for you.
Stepmom with Julia Roberts and
Oh, that's
Susan
a great-
Sarandon.
Yes.
That one will make you cry.
Yes.
Crying.
Sobbing tears. I was crying at a rerun of Designing Women last night, falling asleep.
You
What is
would.
that?
She didn't know what that is.
What's that?
Okay, guys,
We'll be back.
We'll be back right after this with the Price Cutter Bakery. Yeah, I was crying to Designing Women.
No knowledge of design.
I'm gonna back out of this.